Hello everybody, my name is Anna and I'm very excited to welcome you to my house. You and my special guest who is going to visit me today. I'm ready to meet her. The table is almost prepared. Let me arrange something. While doing this, I will give you some clues and ideas. Who is she? Yeah, now you know that it's her. And this person is a very mindful, health-oriented, taking care of herself or her body and giving very good advices to people. One of the advices I learned from her is that we need to focus on our breath. In order to be mindful, we need to take some time every day to breathe. The best exercise, the breathing exercise I know, is to inhale on count of 5 and then slowly exhale on count of 5. So let's try and practice together. If you feel anxious or nervous or stressed a little bit or very excited, you can practice that. Let's try to do it all together. Deep inhale on count of 5. I'm going to count with my fingers. Let's go. Inhaling. And exhale on count of 5. That's it. You can repeat these rounds maybe for 2 or 3 or 4 times and you will feel how you're calming down, getting more relaxed. For example, if you're stressed before your exams, practice that. If you're stressed before your important meeting, you can practice that. If your kids are annoying you sometimes, you can practice that as well. Alright, the table is ready. Let me get some water for her and for myself. We all know that staying hydrated is very important. The weather is pretty sunny, but it's still quite cold outside. So that's why I'm preparing very nice and hot tea to welcome my guest. And here we go. I hope you... Oh, that's her. Let me get the door. All right, welcome Natalia once again.
Amazing house.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to see you.
Me
Maybe
too.
you want more hug?
I'm so
You
excited.
look great. I love
Thank
your
you.
earrings.
Yeah, I love them too.
I guess it's a secret. Where did you get them, right? Okay, so you are very famous right now in Kurdistan, in Erbil, and even on
really?
Cambridge TV because you're hosting the program Ballet with Natalia.
Yes, we did that amazing job. It was hard, but I hope people liked it.
So a few words about that, the program, the ballet. So can I learn the ballet if I never tried it before by watching your program?
I think everyone can learn ballet. For the moment, do you like to dance?
Of course, I love dancing. You know, I dance every time I hear the beat. So can I try and do some, ballet moves? Maybe.
You know, there are so many now people who even work with disabled people and they teach dance and they create amazing performances with people who cannot walk and they're sitting on their wheelchairs but still they're able to dance.
So we try the arm dancing.
So for example, yes, you can express whatever just with arm. Give your feeling and the way you live it. And what you want to accept. That's it.
Okay.
You're already dancing.
All right. So the other side, for example, if I want to give you a cup of tea, it's going to go this way.
Yes, and I will accept it
Very nicely and
this
gently.
way.
This is so much fun.
And I will drink it.
So not our regular time, not our regular way of drinking tea. Amazing. So now, Natalia, a lot of people know you, but from different places, different perspectives, from different activities you do. So tell me and our guests and people who watch our program more about yourself, about your career, and things you do here in Kurdistan.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
You know, we had this conversation before.
Of
So
course.
who you are is very difficult to determine. Who am I? Because I have so many things done in my life. Of course, my passion is a dance and I'm in this field for a very long time. But then you grown, it's always, you have a challenges or maybe you have a needs, you explore more and more. So after my dancing career, I start to look for something else because it didn't bring me all the answers and I started to do Pilates and yoga, and then
Flying yoga. I
flying
love
yoga.
flying
Yes,
yoga.
flying yoga is amazing, and you
So now-
go there.
Currently, you teach in yoga classes, Pilates classes, flying yoga classes. What classes do you teach to the kids, to children?
Kids are basically ballet. I want to that kids, the ballet is very big meaning. Everybody is imagine ballerina dancing on a point shows, but
Very
it's not
straight,
like that.
yeah.
Yes, when we start to work with kids, the most important thing is just to create them to understand how to move their body, what is their body.
Yeah, and a lot of people forget. Now looking at you, your posture is perfect. I just want to copy you and sit the same way, straight.
It's always good. It's always good to have a good posture.
Especially, the children at school, they always forget about the posture. It's like, sitting in classroom, writing, rounding the back.
There are many programs also for teachers who can work with kids in a very interesting and interesting way. So it can be between fun and rest. That was one day I was teaching and I had a workshop in a school. So how to make kids to realize and start to work their very small movements that they're very useful for brain activity, and at the same time it relaxes their hands. So this small game, this baby shark, and then they show the fingers.
So you're touching the fingers
you
one
just
by
touch
one.
the fingers, and there are pretty many stories about that. So
you're moving so quickly. I am too slow. I cannot catch up.
all these movements. So this it's so easy to use this, and kids are getting if teacher has imagination, she can say any story. Kids love the stories, or big strong fists and witchy arms, or butterfly arms. This will make them to forget about the stress during the educational progress.
Improve the motor skills, right?
Yes,
So
improve the motor skills, and at the same time release the fingers, because it's very difficult when you write a lot.
yeah, and a lot of them complain, I'm tired.
Yes,
I'm
and
tired.
it will give them a little bit more oxygen and happiness.
Amazing. So if any of the teachers watching that, you can implement these activities straight away. Let's repeat one more time. So touching the fingers. Oh, just like fingers one by one to a thumb.
You can name them, and if you speak with kids and explain them, like they can find even funny names. This is the most significant in this when you work with kids.
The second exercise?
Yeah, the second
Just
is
palms
glue.
and
You can
fingers.
use a glue.
Yeah. Trying to.
Yeah, this terrible. How you call it? Squashy? No, not the squashy.
Slime?
Yeah, the slime. Like, you can use the slime arms.
Yeah, imaginary slime. Playing with the imaginary slime.
arms.
Yeah, that's
You can have your butterfly arms. So it's also very nice. And if you go a little bit to fly everywhere, you can stretch your spine also.
And also, I feel like while doing that, I want to sit up straight without actually mentioning that, because you cannot do this while sitting with your back rounded. Yeah. So that's great. Thank you.
Witchy arms or firework arms. So you
arms.
can do a lot of fireworks, make your life a little bit brighter.
I think it's going to be really, really useful, not only for children and teachers. Also, if someone is sitting in the office very tired of typing on their laptop or maybe mobile phone, just get some break. Relax a little bit.
Exactly.
That is great. Thank you so much for that. Today I've learned something new. Apparently, I have to use that as well from time to time. So now. Big projects. You are involved in amazing projects here in Kurdistan, in Erbil. It's Miss Kurdistan 2016
and 18.
Okay. It's FI Club shows, annual shows.
Yeah.
Yes, you're getting ready for the 2020 show.
What
would be the show? Is it a secret or everybody knows already?
Everybody knows, and we have also students from Cambridge who will participate, and I will not going to reveal the roles yet.
Okay, that's going to be a surprise.
They are on main roles, some of them. So
okay,
let's see. You will come and watch them. Yes, it's annual show. It's Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. I love it. Again,
a lot of
flying.
Flying.
A lot of flying.
We love flying. And the last one I did on October, you don't remember?
Yeah,
it's
Parinema.
Parinema Yoga and Wellbeing Festival.
So
you are star there because you were interviewed.
Thank you. Let's talk about it. Yes, I've attended Parinema. It was amazing. It was the first yoga and wellness festival in Erbil, and maybe even in Kurdistan region. I don't know about Iraq. Yeah, and Cambridge TV covered this event as well. So
thanks to Cambridge TV, they did great job.
Yeah. And I remember the people and feedback we all received and noticed that it really helped a lot of people to find out more about yoga. Because if someone thought it's just like physical activity, they learned that it's not only that.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Just please tell us more about Parinema Festival and if you're planning on doing the next festival in the upcoming year.
Yes, we are planning to do it annually every year. It's a difficult project. First of all, the organization project is very difficult, and it's, yes, as you said, it's a first time.
Yeah.
Maybe there was some small mini project in Soleimani, as I know, they tried to bring it to the people, but to make it a little bit more open, it was the first one because we brought international teachers, just we get out of the borders of the country, and this was challenging. At the end of the day, yes, we did it. We had very good feedback. We want to work on it more. Hopefully, this kind of projects, you know, like also education, it cannot be done if some people don't not believe on that.
Yeah.
And it
believe
needs,
or accept.
Yes,
so
accept and support.
Yeah.
So we
Believe,
hope
accept.
we will find supporters for make it a little bit more bigger. We could be able to bring more people, attendees, not. Because we had restricted number, we could not bring more than 100 people.
Oh, to
participate. Yes, because of the space.
Yeah, limited.
So we hope it will be bigger.
Well, I hope it's going to be, you know, it's going to happen every year because I really enjoyed that festival. I would like to attend the second one. So if
you will be a special reporter from Cambridge.
Oh
too.
Yeah, I would love to. So let me get you some tea.
Let me help you.
Oh, okay.
So you don't need to stay.
Okay, thanks.
So I think it's famous Kurdish tea.
Yeah, it is. Let me get your cup. And
strong and good.
Very strong and good and fresh, which is the most important
great
part.
flavor.
Very
I love
good.
it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the tea, and you know I'm not offering you sugar or sweets
because you know.
Because I know that a healthy diet is very important. Can you share some advices with our audience how to keep the healthy food on track and then take care of your body?
To be honest, I love baklava. I'm dying for baklava, but I know that you have to restrict it if you want to keep your sugar balance. It maybe will be once a month. Otherwise, it's going to be unhealthy and your body will show it. Yeah, I'm very picky with what I'm eating. Not that I'm not eat this or that. I eat everything, but I know the portions.
How can we substitute artificial sugar or processed sugar? You know, what fruit or vegetables or maybe some other food we can eat in order to replace?
You know, especially in this area that fruits are available all the year, it's very easy not to have processed sugar at all. Because you have fruits, you have amazing raisins, you have amazing nuts, you have everything.
Nuts.
You have everything around.
How about
you.
Dates?
Dates are the best.
I love dates
and
as well.
You have them fresh, you have them dry. You don't need, you know, and especially dates are very good for health because they reduce the effect of caffeine.
Yeah.
So having a date, you have the amount of good sugar that you need, and at the same time, you do very good for your health. So you don't need actually a white sugar that is poison.
Yeah, so that's a really good suggestion. Sometimes we forget, but we can just replace chocolate or cake or biscuit with nice fresh dates, you know, raisins, nuts.
Black chocolate is also not bad, the dark one. You know, everything is how much you will eat.
Yeah, the balance.
The balance.
So speaking of balance, I know that you love yoga. I practice yoga sometimes as well. And what I've learned that some of the poses, yoga poses, they help you not only balance your body, they also help you to balance your emotions, your mood, your spiritual condition. Yeah. So can you show one of the poses, asanas, which can help us to balance, which everyone can practice? Not very difficult ones, maybe the tree pose, you know?
Tree pose is very advanced, to be honest. You know, if you just stay with 2 feet together, that Tadasana is one of the positions.
So let's come here because we got more space here. So
okay, you have your shoe.
Yeah,
you have
I'm
to
not
be barefoot. Me, I'm on the heels.
Yeah.
It's a bit more difficult. So having it and just stay like that, and you will close your eyes.
So we're practicing the tree pose, right?
No, we practice Tadasana.
Tadasana?
That is a mountain pose.
Oh,
Okay, so you close your eyes and you just stay straight. Do you feel that you are not stable?
I am.
Are you shaking a bit?
Yes,
side
I'm
to
moving.
side?
I feel like I'm moving from side to side.
Okay, so this is, and mountains, they are not moving, you know, they are like rocks.
Yeah.
So, the best way is just to find your balance standing with 2 feet and closed eyes.
So, and it's very easy for everyone to practice. You don't need to be advanced yogi.
No,
just need to
no.
stand up from time to time.
So, the peak of the mountain is up to the sky, the roots of the mountain is deep in the earth, and nothing can move you from your place. And this is how you stay.
How about the breath? Like, keep on breathing, like inhaling and exhaling. A lot of people get confused. When they inhale, they really contract their body, and on the exhale, they relax. But as I learned, it's all vice versa.
Breathing, there are different techniques. It's better not to talk about that. But if you just stay and breathe normally, naturally, your body will lead you, because you cannot live without breathing. Right?
Yeah, that's
so
also
you will
true.
naturally breathe all the time.
Okay.
So then you can go for more advanced positions. Yes, you said tree. Tree is standing on one leg and turning it out, but
so they look like ninja.
Some people, they don't do that. They go like directly to this. No, even if you stay with lifting the leg and try to find balance.
Yeah, it's difficult, especially when you close your eyes.
I want to make it a bit more difficult. You can lift your arms. It will be, you know, really create the feeling that you are big tree reaching the branches, the sky. You don't need even to turn the leg out, or you can bring it more out, and you will stay. That is more demanding.
Okay.
So
thank you, Natalia.
Try to practice.
Today's guest. You are amazing. Thank you so much. You know, I've learned so much, and I'm sure everyone watching learned a lot as well. And the most important thing, it's easy. It's very easy to follow. You don't need to spend much time for that, but you will see the benefits.
Life is easy thing.
How about we move to a more comfortable place? Maybe relax on the couch sometimes. Yeah, let's get the tea. So Natalia, me and you knew each other for 5 years by now, and it's a long time. And I know that
I didn't realize it really. Now you said it, and yeah, it's almost 5 years.
Almost 5. So I know that you're from Greece, but you're not originally from Greece. Can you tell us more details about it?
Everybody's confused.
Yeah,
no, I came to Kurdistan from Greece, but originally I'm Russian. So first, I lived in Russia.
So now we can have this.
Greece.
We can have this interview in Russian.
Yes, we can.
So
after Greece, I came here. So I had.
So 5 years in Kurdistan. How many years in Greece?
20.
20. And I know that a lot of hobbies of yours connected to Greece. You know, the lifestyle of Greek people.
I love Greece. Greece was since I was a child, and we had a Greek mythology at school in a history class. I felt love in this country, and I knew that one day I will go there. So one day I went there and I stayed there because I was amazed about everything.
So it's a good example of goal achievement, setting the goals and dreams which come true.
Maybe it was just a feeling, you know, we were connected with this country.
So you mentioned that one of your superpowers is a very good intuition. Yeah, intuition?
Yeah, intuition, I have it. And to be honest, sometimes I even scared about this. For example, I can put this plate, this cup like that, and I will think, oh, it's going to be broken. So if I will not move it from there, even one movement, something will happen and will be broken. Sometimes, you know, you do some movements and you don't realize, but they are not very secure. And many times when I was living things like that, they were just destroyed. So I know the moment I have this feeling, it can happen with this, I need to do something to prevent it. If I don't do, it will happen.
So you can relate to people, things, events, and everything else.
For everything.
So how about others? How do people can increase their intuition, develop it, and really feel what's going to happen, you know, or predict something? We're not talking about now some...
It's not superficial. You just need to understand where you are in a moment, in any action in your life. So, you know, you cannot just leave things here and there. And I think maybe this ability is coming from dance, because the dance discipline, you cannot just leave the things if you are not very well trained and you insist on that and you take care of every detail. It will not happen, especially when you work as a professional dancer. Also, then you move from professional dancer to teaching. If you will not explain it very detailed, your students will not understand you. So I think this is related.
So every teacher should have a really, really good intuition in order to...
I think every teacher has it, but sometimes it's just, you know, bulk of work and you don't have time. So that's why teachers cannot work a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, they need to have
a very interesting article I read that teachers, 4 hours of teaching, they are equivalent to 8 hours of working in office.
Okay, so if you're a teacher, make sure you take a good rest, take a good care of yourself as well. Maybe attend some classes, yeah? Like yoga,
it's very important, yes, because working with the kids, especially with the kids, you just cannot do routine things. You have to be always creative. But at the end of the day, you need to take some time for creativity.
Yeah,
you need to be relaxed for that. So you cannot work 8 hours and then
and still create something.
And still create.
Yeah,
yes,
you're right.
You just you are a human being.
So yeah, I wanted to ask you more about the ballet classes. Why are they important, and how are they beneficial for the children?
You know, I'm very happy that since as long as I'm in Kurdistan, I see that there's a lot of gym are developing and people are more aware about physical activities. But the unique thing in a dance that you don't only train the body, you train this very sensitive layers of our personalities and our soul, let's call it soul, that are related with music, rhythm. And another thing of ballet that they are they create social skills, because you can never dance alone.
Yeah,
you always have to consider that you are into the team, and my action will actually reflect and make
the connection
and make
the result and outcome of the
whole group. So I cannot be selfish, but at the same time,
in a dance, you create in this society, the little society. So that's what we're talking about.
So you develop your own skills very high, and the classmates, your co-dancers, they also have to develop themselves very high
in order
to be in the same level. You cannot be better or worse. So this is very important. When you be better, yes, there are some parts you need to dance, but you need to be
in the same level.
You need to work hard, because if you are not, the whole team will be behind. If you are too advanced, the team will stay back and you will go so far.
And this is very important, not only for kids, not only for dancing, but the whole society. You know, if people keep up and try to develop all together, you can see the change happening in all the city, all the country. So
also,
starting from the classroom, you're learning how to become a proper citizen as well.
I see it in the kids, you know, when we start to learn something and then they need to perform it one by one, and you have to be very sure for what you're doing, and you need to have to respect to others, to wait for your line, so usually sometimes it's in a queue, and there is very strict rules how you enter to the dancing floor. So if you don't respect it, you don't respect another person. So I see in my students how it's difficult to develop this discipline, not to be in a field of another person, let to other person to finish his work, to express herself, and then take your time.
So dance class, ballet class is not only physical activity, stretching and improving your physical skills and condition, it's also social skills?
Social skills. Then, you know, there is something, did you live with these moments then you like something very much, but you cannot express this with your words?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah? That's true.
So there is some feelings that they overwhelmed you, and sometimes we associate it with music, with a nice scenery. We are just amazed, but we cannot speak. So when you dance,
we can't describe it.
But what
words.
you usually can do, you can sing, you can dance, you can move to do this, to express your feelings. There is no words.
So the body language.
The body react differently, and this is what you also develop with a ballet, because you work with music. You can understand it. Music is sad or music is happy. Music will bring you up. Music will drop you down. So you can tell
the whole story just through the movements.
Yes, exactly.
And this is amazing. It's very beautiful. And how about big performances? We only have the place where kids perform once a year with the yearly show of the FIG Club. It's Sad Abdullah Palace. Is there any other place kids can perform?
No, we don't have, unfortunately. There are some events that the kids are participating, and they have usually open classes that their friends and parents can come and see the way they work. So it's like a little bit of challenge. They see people watching them and the preparation for their performance. But I wish it could be more possibilities to dance for kids.
So if there is someone watching and would be able to, prepare some place or open new places, big stages where students can feel themselves as a real artist, real dancers, real performance, open to public, that would be a really, really great idea and very good support for talented kids and teachers who really spend their time and effort to teach those kids.
No, it is art. Art always needs support.
Art needs support, and you are right. Yeah, speaking of art, Greece is full of ancient arts and historical places, and I know that you love Greece, and you travel there every summer once you have your summer break. So tell me about hobbies. What do you do in Greece?
Greece, first of all, is the sea.
The sea.
Yeah, I love the sea. It's the most incredible water I've ever seen in my life. Every place is unique. I like sailing, so every summer I try to sail, just to be just to be exposed to the water and wind. It's amazing. Of course, you can visit easily many places. We traveled a lot with my husband and Mediterranean Sea. Now he wants to travel to Atlantic Sea, but I said
he wants to expand his borders.
Yeah, he wants to go to Caribbean with sailing boat. I said maybe it's not for me yet. I'm not prepared to be 25 days in a sailing boat in Atlantic Ocean.
That would be exciting.
But this is he have done many trips.
Pirates of Caribbean.
Pirates of Caribbean, yes. I probably will use the plane to go there, but I don't know. I'm not ready yet for this.
So you mentioned one funny moment once happened to you on the boat.
Yeah, once I was trying to clean the boat while the boat was traveling on a trip. So my husband was somewhere, and I tried to get some water with the bucket. So I throw the bucket with the rope, and I understood that the water that get into the bucket, it was too heavy to me to hold. So I said, I will fall down. And I just bought new glasses. So in my head, in that moment, it just passed to me, oh my God, I need to save the glasses. I need to keep the bucket. I cannot leave it like that. Yeah. And what about my husband? I'm falling. What should I do? So at the end, I just felt because I couldn't. And it was so funny because I wasn't in the water. I was laughing so much. I was seeing the boat leaving me
leaving you
with
behind.
a very nice speed. I am holding my glasses, holding the bucket, and my friend is saying to my husband, your wife is out of boat, you need to return. He said, no way, she cannot fall. She's a very good swimmer. No, she is. So they take me after 10 minutes because they need to make a turn and they need to drop the sails. It's a bit difficult. But I couldn't stop to laugh because I just imagine myself doing this spear, like in comedies. Down into the water, splashing, holding my glasses, new glasses.
Like all these thoughts and ideas in your head, like I have to keep this. Yeah. And that's how you're actually trying to handle your life on an everyday basis, right? Trying to keep up with all the activities in your life, the job, the career, the hobbies, people, staying social. That's all very important. And this is a great story. So sometimes
actually it's about balance, yes?
Yeah, it's about the balance, yeah. Okay, so now we already gave a lot of advices and activities, but how about any advice you could give to parents? Parents who are watching this program, how to deal with their kids, how to improve their mental health, their physical health. Speaking of balance in life, I would ask you to give one advice to parents watching, how to teach their kids to achieve their goals and dreams, how to stay motivated, how to stay healthy and inspired. So if there anything from your experience you could share with parents, I would really appreciate it. I'm sure everyone watching this program would appreciate.
I have my kids also.
You got two kids?
I have 2 kids, yes. Family is a very big impact on kids' behavior. So what you do at home will actually be mirrored on your kid. And you cannot wait from school. There is talented teachers, they will bring a lot of information, but the most important thing is be at home. So if you want to teach your kid healthy life, yes, you have to have a healthy life.
You have to be an example.
Yes, you have to be an example. Kids, they love us unconditionally. The parents, for them, is a gods. You can tell them anything, but your mom and your dad are the most important people in this world. So the way you will interact with other people, the way you will talk about other people, the way you will eat, walk, everything will be reflected on a child.
And one more question. Is there any habit you can suggest for kids and adults to develop right now to really improve their lives?
Yes, they can go out and play and walk together.
Okay.
So it will be very useful for their bodies.
So
you cannot say to your kid, go and play and you will be on your phone, because it's not interesting to be alone. So take your kid, go to run, go to walk, go to do some activities. You will have a bonding with your kid will have fun, and you will be healthy
together.
Yeah, you will be healthy. And
it is a habit, you're right. It's not just an advice, it's a habit. So if you make it a habit, every week, once a week, just get together and you go somewhere, to the park, to the mountains, hiking.
Yeah, because the weather here is amazing, and it's so many places. Even during very hot summer, you can go to mountains. That is beautiful weather.
Natalia, thank you so much. And one more thing, I always ask this question: what motivates you? So we gave a lot of examples to people, parents and students, everyone watching. But how about you? What motivates you to create, to develop, to travel the world, to make our life better?
Everything. Motivation is everywhere. Like we are talking now, I'm so happy to be here, and I said some things. I said yes, I will work a little bit more on that. I will try to bring more ideas to the people. This motivates me. Any person I met in my life is my motivator.
Now you spent 5 years in Kurdistan, and I'm sure you met a lot of people who motivated you here. And also, what started your journey in Kurdistan? What brought you here at the first place?
It wasn't choice. Like my husband had worked here, so I have to come to be together with him, and we decided that we will move here with the kids. It was a bit scary at the beginning, because you are coming to the country, you don't have an idea. Like even a map doesn't explain you anything beside the history. Like you can understand where is it, but we don't know the modern life here, and the news are not always good. of these areas. But to be honest, I was amazed of this place. It's very unique. Now I'm saying to my friends, come and visit me here. Why we go to meet somewhere? You know, you will never be here. You cannot imagine what you can see. So many, just one visit to Citadel can tell you so many things.
And I know that now your daughter is back to Greece, but she's coming here to visit her friend, right?
Yes, she probably will be the best ambassador of Kurdish culture, because in her school she's saying to everyone how nice is this place, and they have to go, and nobody believes. They said, oh, you are crazy, why you are going there? She said, because I have amazing people, it's amazing culture. So I think the kid can even give more to other people than any journalist.
Yeah, because they see it with their eyes, they experience, and they can share this experience with their open heart, so everyone can understand.
Exactly.
Okay, Natalia, thank you so much for visiting me today. You really made my day. Thank you for sharing all the advices. I'm sure people learned a lot from you today, same as I did.
Thank you for inviting me. I wish you all the best with your program and amazing guests you are inviting. I know you are working very hard for them.
Thank you.
To bring these people. So they're just attracted by your personality.
Thank you, Natalia.
I hope I share something, but you know, we have so many things to talk about.
Yeah,
so I will come back.
Yeah, of course, definitely. After next big project, I would love to have you here again. Thanks again, and for sure we'll catch up later in one of the classes or events or festivals.
Thank you, Anna.
That was an amazing day, amazing guest, and I hope you all enjoyed beautiful Natalia and all her advices and suggestions. Follow up, get healthy, get happier, get better. Thank you and good luck through the upcoming week. Bye.